Good morning, people. As always, give thanks and praise to your Creator, wherever you may conceive your Creator to be. For me, I'm here in the park doing my morning ritual, walking around. This is what the park look like. I walk all the way around the back of the park, all the way around, all the way around. That's about 4 miles walk. Keep telling folks, get out and absorb as much sun as possible. You need this vitamin D. The folks that live up north, we know that we're in the house all winter long, no sun. So when you get this sun, get out and enjoy the fresh air. Open up your lungs and breathe in this good ass prana, as my man Mark always say. So folks, let's get out, enjoy the sun, get as much of this sun as possible. Now, on another note, I leave a little droplet on the lady in Saintfield Park, but I didn't get the full scope exactly what went down. Now, what really went down, if you watch the video on YouTube, you'll see that she is racist. And the majority of white folks, racism is coming out now. Now, in the park, you're supposed to have your dog on a leash because they don't want the dogs to run into exotic birds and killing the birds or running the squirrels, etc. in Saintfield Park. Now she noticed, and this, you're supposed to put your dog on a leash. So this black guy said to her, "Why don't you put your dog on a leash?" And she can say to him, "Well, stop videotaping me. Put that camera down. Put that camera down. Stop videotaping me." He says, "Put the dog on a leash. That's all I'm saying." And he's coming in her face. He said, "Get up my face and put the dog on a leash." And she said, "I'm going to call the cops." He said, "Go ahead, call the cops." She says, "A black man is harassing me and my dog. I'm here in the park." And she's crying, "A black man, a big black man is harassing me and my dog, and I feel scared for my life. I feel scared, you know, and help me, please help me." The cops came. The black man showed the video. She was lying, as we all know when you see the video. They charged her and tell her she cannot come back in Saintfield Park no more. We don't really know that's going to happen because they really can't pinpoint people from going to Saintfield Park. But anyway, her company, which she worked for as an analyst, fired her and said they don't deal with that kind of racism. And they take away the dog from her. And now she's apologizing. She's saying, "Well, she really meant it that way and she is so sorry." So I said, fuck the apology. We don't need it. You know exactly what you're doing. You were using your whiteness to get away with bullshit. Because anytime something happens, there's always a black man and attacking a white woman, and because you always use your whiteness to get out of predicaments, you think that is all your way out. So everything that happened to white people, they always use a black man. Years ago, this lady killed her 4 children and drive her car over a lake, and she said the black man kidnapped the car and killed the kids. Get to realize, she and her husband are broken up, and she killed the kids. Everything is black people. If a plane crash, oh, there's too much black people on board. That's why the plane crash. If there's a hurricane, oh, too much black folks live in that area. That's why it's a hurricane. If it's a burn out someplace, oh, too much black folks having barbecue. Every shit that goes down is black people. White folks don't do shit. They don't do shit. They just use their whiteness as a privilege to get out of situations that normally don't need to get no sort of conflict with. But anyway, folks, listen, we know how it's going down. And we know for them, like I said before, they have an expiration date. We don't. They're recessive genes. We are not. And they know that their time for existing on the planet is almost over. They know this. It's a proven fact. Whether I'm saying it or not, or being racist, I'm saying this is how it is. They know that their time on the planet is no more. Their time for ruling the planet is no more. Their time is up. So they're like a grown man hanging on a straw. Like I said before, man, I don't feel sorry for them. The ones that try to help us, more power to you. But the majority of them, they just use their whiteness to get away with a lot of bullshit when it comes to black people. And I keep saying, it gotta stop. It got to come to an end. So, we've seen it now. And anytime you see white folks going against white folks, you know that's the end. That's the end of it. So it's the end of it. We are going back into where we live in love and peace and harmony and joy. No more racism, greed, anger, selfishness, nothing like that. And they don't like that because they like us living in fear. Like, for instance, they want you to be social distancing. Keep saying the same over again. Put on a mask on your face. If you keep wearing a mask on your face, you're breathing in the same air, you're making your immune system weak. Folks, wake the freak up. You don't need no mask on your face. If you, oh, and this got to ask prana, enjoying all they say. You don't need no mask. I see people out here walking with masks on their face and gloves on their hand. What they gonna touch? They ain't breathing. The mask on their face, they're breathing this. Anyway, listen, I can go on and on with that. You guys know the deal. Get out, get as much sun as possible. Don't wear a mask unless you go to any place that is confined. Maybe then you should wear a mask. But apart from that, like I said, they tell you the autopsy has proven in France that it's not the virus that is killing people. This says that the cells are grounded from lack of oxygen, and if you need antibiotics and aspirin, it would solve the problem. Antibiotics and aspirin will solve the problem, this so-called virus. People wake the frig up. Don't let them trap you in leaving you inside a house and can't come out to enjoy this good-ass product. Think for yourself. The system is already screwed up and it's trying to get worse. Folks, listen, I don't want to go on. I'm going to say give thanks and praises. Peace out. One love.